Hello, I'm the FanFic Critic. I read it, you listen. Hammohamster. Does that name sound familiar to you guys? Episode 3, AVGN versus Nostalgia Critic Slash. Does that refresh your memory, people? Does it? Because it sure refreshes mine. Well, let's just say that Hammohamster has struck again. And this fanfic, oh, it goes way too far. You know how I complained in the last time I reviewed one of his stories that his fanfics shouldn't have real people in them? Well, either he never watched my show or he ignored it completely, because this fanfic does indeed have real people in it. The people, you may ask? George W. Bush, former President of the United States, and John McCain. And who wants to guess what these two are going to be doing in this story? Well, let's read it and find out. This story is called A Meeting Between Friends by Hammohamster. It's rated T, it's in English, it's romance, drama, and it has 1 review. And after this fanfic, it will have 2, one personally written by me. We'll get to that part when we get to that part. So, kiddies, let's read Hammohamster's second fanfic. It is a cool autumn afternoon. As President of the United States of America, George W. Bush slowly drove his truck into the gates of his mansion after a long day of fishing. The U.S. is in crisis. The bailout failed, the stock market almost crashed twice, and people are being laid off. Bush was up to his ears in first-class problems he may have to help fix, but was sick of it. You think I'm a terrible president, huh? Well, let the next idiot worry about your problems and leave me alone, he thought as he drove to his garage and closed the door. He was somewhat right. Everyone called him an idiot, an utter failure of presidents who can't talk worth of shit, and now they want him to lift a finger to help them? He sighed. 8 years of my life. George walked in and went to his kitchen for some beer and pretzels when he heard talking in his living room. He moseyed? Huh. Moseyed. I guess it's moseyed, but it looks like M-O-S-E-Y-E-D. I don't know, maybe that is the way to spell the word. I don't know, just never really seen that word actually used in a story. Let's continue. He moseyed down and saw his First Lady, Laura Bush, talking on the couch. Okay, she talks on couches. How about have it say, the First Lady, Laura Bush, was sitting on the couch talking with Mrs. Cindy McCain. That would make more sense than saying talking on the couch with Cindy McCain. I mean, what, are they standing there yakking to each other? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I wonder why the couch is in such bad shape. Let's continue to read. Oh, great, George, you're home. Mr. and Mrs. McCain just came over for a visit. Then, shuffling out of the next room, John McCain comes in and greets W. Just call him George. Mikey, I haven't seen you face to face in months. Mikey? John McCain's name is John, not Mikey McCain. Unless it's supposed to be a nickname for McCain. I don't know. He gives John a firm handshake and a hug. I thought they hated each other in real life. Me and the missus came here to talk to you about the current situation in the stock market. Bush felled his Don't you mean felt? His spirits sank as he was tired of being reminded to do something for this very serious situation. Can we talk about it later? Okay, they don't have a question mark, they have a period. How about some dinner? After a hearty meal of pork and gravy, the missus went back to the living room to talk some more. The missus? Don't you mean the women? They just have missus, and they don't even have the punctuation at the end. This left McCain and Bush alone in the kitchen while one of Bush's servicemen washed the dishes. Bush felt exhausted, but not as much as McCain. He's sure. The man nodded in and out during dinner, and he have been... Don't you mean... And he has been... And he has been walking as if his back was killing him. Bush got up and stretched while slowly walking out. Well, we best get our beauty rest. I have a country to run in the morning. Okay, you want to know how they spelled morning? They spelled it the way that you know mourning as in at a funeral mourning, as in crying mourning. Wrong morning, bozo! He says, knowing he's doing no such thing. George, I want to ask you about the stock market. Bush rolled his eyes as his back was turned away from McCain. He was sick of being reminded of this shit. I know, I'm going to a cabinet meeting to discuss it tomorrow. Again, lying through his teeth. No, it's not that. Wrong. They don't have an apostrophe. It's, never mind. Can we talk about this alone? I thought they were alone. Bush wanted to go to sleep, but he knew what McCain wanted to talk about was pretty important to him. He sighed and went down the hall. Follow me downstairs. They slowly because McCain has a serious back pain, went to a very large and clean basement where Bush kept his secret room. Well, it's not secret anymore, Bushy.